welcome to the day one of Killing It on LinkedIn Masterclass, which is all about profile optimization and attracting the right set of audience with the right set of hacks, tools, and strategy. How was the day one for you guys? What was the one big takeaway that you had from the day one? Let's hear it in the comment section. And with this, a very good evening to all my friends out here. This is beautiful to meet and indeed uncover some amazing answers to the questions that you guys have shared on the Slido link. So many of them. But I do see you guys are yet to vote those questions. So please go all out. Click on that Slido link, which Chief is going to share on the WhatsApp, and do vote the top questions. Do vote the top questions, guys. Questions which has the highest priority, highest number of votes will be the ones that I would go all out and take it right here, right now. Let's give a big hi to everybody who's watching. Okay, I can see we have already 50 of them. Hey, everybody. Hey, Ling. Done. Okay, awesome. Very motivating. I had very busy afternoon, had company awards to the staff and management. Fong, that's amazing. That's lovely. Hola. Hi, Benjamin. Hello, guys. Hello. Hello, Krishnamurti. Hi, Mona. Sorry, I missed my Monday evening. What did I miss, lovely people? Networking, meeting other people, and how this 4 days ride gonna look like, John. John, that's what exactly you missed, but no worries. The question is, what did you pick from the day one video, which is profile optimization? What is it that was the biggest takeaway that you had from the day one video, which you would have seen right up in your Salt and Pepper website? Hi guys, hi everybody. Hi, I'm just looking at the live messages and chats. Hi Kushbu, yes, been busy day, but it was good challenge day exercise. Rich, that's amazing. I can see so many of you, and the challenges that you guys performed, that was also phenomenal. Keep it bringing, guys. If some of you have not been able to even do it, just go all out tonight and make it happen for yourself, because it's all about actions, and we are right now in that action mode, like going all out and making it happen. But I have to say, you guys are phenomenal. The way you are updating your look and feel, the way you are going all out and making those changes, wow, guys. Make sure that you go to the Facebook page, scroll it through, and get inspired from other people as well, because when you work together, you learn together, you conquer together. And that's what we are motivated to do right here, right now, guys, isn't it? And I am excited to answer those questions. So, are we getting the votes coming in already? And, guys, if you have any new questions that's popping up, then go all out and write it in the Slido. If it gets great number of votes, definitely that's the question I'm going to take, guys. So indeed, let's hear it. Some of the top questions that is coming in from you guys. I'm very new to LinkedIn, but I tried my best to create and learn. That's amazing, Krishnamurti. Also featured my biggest takeaways headline, no bragging words. That's great one. That's awesome, Kent. I learned a lot. Special thanks, Kushbu. Thank you so much, Puvesh, Raran, Joseph watching. Hi, Joseph. The biggest takeaway day one is to think about how clearly about what I am all and what why for of me, use of keywords across the profile. Yay, that's awesome. That's what it is, guys, and that's what I was always mentioning, because the fact is that LinkedIn is not about a platform, it's about you. That's just a weapon. And knowing to be able to get right and knowing to win by using this weapon, the most important thing starts by knowing yourself. And that is the whole reason why profile optimization is about finding your what, your why, your who, and then going all out and pitching to the world with the classiest look that you have and making it happen. The reason is, guys, why I'm motivated to even come out on this, killing it on LinkedIn and do this instead of probably doing like one-on-one coaching which can get me $1,000 for an hour alone. Because the reason is very simple, guys. An hour for someone who has been doing pretty amazing on LinkedIn to go to the next level is good enough. But someone who's starting new, someone who's just experimenting, someone who's just in a phase of deciding whether it's the one thing or not, it's not about an hour. It's about really a journey. And I'm all in to make this journey go through till the last day and even beyond, to make sure that we win big together, guys. Absolutely. And let's oh my god, so many comments. Guide us more on the Canva, the right background colors in the font, great education, awesome. Watching LinkedIn banner and headline, unbelievable. I got so excited with the changes I did on my profile. Wow, that's awesome. Should a co-founder use a headline about the company? Yes, 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 why not? Vote on the Slido link, which is the place where you submitted your answers, right? That is the place where on the right side you get a button which says thumbs up, like this. Just go and click on that. I do see some people's dropping votes. So let's go all out and take in the questions that is coming in. And guess what, guys? I would take the questions from the bottom. Now, Jasmine says, how is personal? Okay, sorry. We'll take the highest voted ones first and then we'll go one by one. Yes, Ken, thank you so much for sharing the link. That is, go all out, vote the questions. I love my banner. Awesome. Benjamin, apologies. I have a poor network connection. No worries. You can always keep on watching these videos back and forth, guide. And the question coming in is, what is the most recommended CTA apart from visiting website? So one of the most recommended CTA, which is call to action, it's a question that's coming in from an anonymous person, is going all out and giving a direct Calendly link. So now it depends on the business model that you have. Let's just say, for example, now I do not know who the person is since the name is anonymous. So, guessing if you are doing some kind of a coaching, consulting, or a training business, then you want to set up a link which can help people to book something for your conversation at the first place and then take it. So, Calendly is awesome. Let's just say if you are into product and product demos and all, then the product demo link, the direct landing page of that particular demo link to book a call is great. Then, if you are about networking and just hanging around, then Calendly is another amazing place because you can always go out and put it across as a message that, yes, guys, I am all up for going and meeting amazing people, and I've committed to meet 5 new people every single month. So, here's my Calendly. Let's catch up over a virtual coffee and know how we can value add to each other. That could be the next CTA. It's about what's your core objective that you want people to do. If you are into branding and you're just about growing your network, then on the cover your CTAs can be, hey guys, follow me for more content on this topic. So increasing the followers would be one of your biggest goal. Connect. So that can also be, if you are into branding, let's connect and establish a stronger bond in this digital world. That is how you can go all out and set up your CTAs. Bhuvneshwaran says, can we ask questions in the comment section too? So guys, you can ask question in the comment section. It's absolutely okay. But yes, I would focus on Slido more. And I highly recommend you to comment on Slido. That ways I don't miss out on your questions, because in the comment, the questions can be mixed since there are so many commenting that's happening at the same time. Alongside Slido, the people who submitted first, they get better ranking. And the next question that is coming in from Jasmine, which has votes again. So, guys, when it is about votes, please go all out and vote on Slido. So, what does that mean? Let me just show to all of you once again. Yes. So, guys, these are the questions which is just getting, oh my God, so many of you are submitting questions right now. So, this thumbs up, this is what I'm referring to. It's like one vote, one vote. So, I'm taking all the questions with the votes first, and then we would go for other questions, which means we will take the questions which are most asked first, which is a bigger problem to solve, and making sure that more of the people can get answer to the questions that they have. So go all out, guys, vote these questions, and that would help me to prioritize and go all in to go in with those questions. Okay, so I would go now. Just a second, guys. Okay, so there's a question which has three votes that's coming in from Ritz, and it says, how to set a button at LinkedIn cover photo to link with our mobile number or link to the WhatsApp. Can it be done? So Ritz, I'm a little sad to say no, it cannot be done. And I would love LinkedIn to launch this feature, but they don't have it. So the LinkedIn cover is not clickable and you won't be able to add buttons to them. Next question, which is from an anonymous person. Would you recommend spending for LinkedIn ads? So it's important for me to know what is your subject matter of the business. Why is it that you want to do advertisements? And another important factor is who is your target audience. If all of these factors fall in place, then I would be able to give you the answer to LinkedIn ads. Else, it would not make too much of sense. And I do not want to just say a yes or a no where it is not adding value. So it's important for me to understand whether which business segment are you in. How to get into Slido. So, guys, the link, yes, Rena just commented the link, and that is the Slido URL. Okay, thank you for the answer. That's amazing. Hey guys, okay, I do you have a template to ask people for recommendation and endorsements? We will so that's something on the day 4. Let's bring it then. Let's bring it then. But guys, the real win to be able to ask people about recommendation and endorsements for the answer that's coming in from Fitya, then it is about when you actually have done something for the person, when you have actually interacted with the person, and you know that this is the right time, ask it in person and then send a request on LinkedIn. I will show you on the day 4, but then, of course, right here, right now, the focus is that go all out, ask it in person, and humanize the approach to get really quality and recommendations, and not just for the sake of increasing your numbers. You don't want to do that at all. Now, let's look at more questions. How many invitations to connect per day will you recommend which will not get us penalty by LinkedIn? Yes, Ruben, I would. The day 2 talks so much about the connections in itself, and you will get your answer on day 2 and day 4 combined in together. Together, you would get your answer. Then the next question, would you recommend spending for, oh, sorry, that is already taken. What if you have no endorsements? How do we get some endorsements and recommendations? So, Natasha, as I was just saying, so for recommendation, it is about authentically asking that person outside of LinkedIn, because you must be knowing the person before asking for recommendation. Just don't go out randomly and ask for people for recommendation. That's not really something you want to do for your branding. It seems super salesy and very self driven. You don't want to do that, it hampers your brand. So for recommendation, get it from real people who you have connected with, you've worked with, you've added value to, and then take it further. Now, the next thing is endorsements. The best way to get endorsement is thumb rule: give first. First, go all out and give people the endorsements. Go and endorse people every now and then. And every time you endorse a people, that person receives a notification which says, hey, Natasha just endorsed you for digital marketing. Would you like to say thank you to her? And then the normal tendency for more than 50% of the people is to click on that thank you button and reply thank you. When they reply thank you, get into a conversation with them. And when the time suited is right, tell them, hey, would you be also take some time to endorse me for my skills on LinkedIn? It'll be amazing. And that's how you get more endorsements and more recommendations for your LinkedIn profile. The next question coming in: how can we best optimize the featured section for working professionals in corporate world, especially for the working class? Can you give some ideas? A quick water break, guys. Okay, so how can you best optimize your featured section for working professional? Great question, whoever asked. For a working professional, it's all about your credibility. It's all about how exactly can you grow up the corporate ladder and can get the eyes of maybe your own company's leadership team or another company's leadership team where probably you might be looking for higher opportunities. Anything could be a possibility. So, what gets them to notice you is your awards, recognitions, and credibility that you have got from your existing organization. So, one of the things that you want to do is, let's just say, if you have any award from the company, if you have any recognition from the company, if you have any image proof or a photo proof of that, then you want to upload that as an event in your life in one of the featured box. So, that's one. This would help you to build a strong credibility for yourself and for what work you do. Next, it is great to be able to go all out and add a featured section which focuses on probably something that your client has told you or you had a conversation with your client. That is like a testimonial, like the work that you do, kind of a testimonial. But let's just say you're doing something which has nothing to do with the client and the testimonial becomes challenging. Then the thing that you do as a professional is you give a shout out to your existing company you are with, which means, example, let's just say I'm working with a company and that company is recently got mentioned somewhere in the media. That company is into these services. That company is into this region. So I'm going to pin the website of my company and give a call out or a shout out to the company, which would build a strong credibility and trust that, hey, he's so committed to the business he's in right now, and he completely is in it as it's his own. And that always is a happy place to be for the leadership team, to see that the kind of belief you have in the business and you are giving shout out from your personal profile to the company you are in, and they love it. And that automatically builds a strong trust about you. So these are the two strong things that you have. Now the rest featured section can be your post about your skills. So let's just say if you are a sales professional, if you are an HR professional or a marketing professional or anything in the category, when you post something which is about your subject matter expertise, then take that post and pin it in the featured section. So the first is your award and recognition, the second is the company itself you're associated with, third is your post. If you would like to go further with your post and post. That really builds a lot of credibility if you're a working professional for the featured section. Now, going further, nice mug. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, let's look at the next question. Jasmine says she has a question, which is, will people go to LinkedIn to look for business opportunities or opportunities for a side hustle? Both ways. So, Jasmine, LinkedIn is a platform where all humans are there, like on any other platform. So, the concept is any service which another human being can be value added with and can really make a difference to his own life by making a purchase of it is possible to be branded and taken all out through LinkedIn. So if you are into both, you can also put out both on your LinkedIn profile, but one has to have the 80% space and the other as 20%. So one of the important things that you must do, well, you're optimizing your profile, and let's just say you're doing multiple things, then always be sure that one thing overpowers the other and don't let both the things have equal importance, specifically because it will confuse your audiences and they wouldn't know which one is the thing. So always remember, one thing should be more than the other, but there is no harm in going all out and putting everything that you do on your LinkedIn profile. Instead, it's great because it helps you to increase your community size, because different people relate with different things and automatically you go broad there. But always go with one thing to be the highest chunk, at least 60% and more. So that is how you find a balance between. The next question I'm going to take again from Jasmine is, when I recommend to a post by someone who is not my friend yet, why my old friend whom I don't connect on LinkedIn could see my comment and reply to me? So Jasmine, everybody can see everybody's content on LinkedIn. It's not about like Facebook, which is people can't see and it's completely protected. Default setting of LinkedIn, everybody can see everything. And that is the core reason why LinkedIn is called the world's largest professional networking website, because anybody can connect with anybody. So when you comment on someone's post, and by chance if your old friend has seen it, they can literally come and reply that comment, because whenever you do an activity, it is visible to everybody on LinkedIn. And when I say activity, I mean likes, shares and comments on other people's profile. If you go all out and engage, everybody can see it, and it's quite a public information on LinkedIn. Okay, another question is, which has seven more votes, which is, I manage multiple businesses with different specialization. What is your advice on how should I get connected with targeted people? Great question. Tomorrow in the connection strategy, I actually talk a lot on how can you go all out and start connecting with people. I will take this question in deeper details tomorrow, but I will dissect one part of it right now, which is very important, which is when you're into multiple businesses, right? When you're actually in different segments and industries as well, do update all of it. Do update all of it. And instead of covering up your headline by putting the names of all the businesses, you can actually put yourself as a 3x entrepreneur, or founder of 5 organizations, as a statement. And then you can have keywords related to your organization so that people can understand what is it that you offer to other people. And overall the strategy would be that if you can, which is the best case scenario, that you do not divide the importance level across, and you bring one of the companies as the highest visible one, and then the others definitely added and given highlight, but not as as much as the first one. So please go all out and see how you can organize it, but the best case scenario is to have one company as the most highlighted one. So Jasmine says, my friend could see my comment. Is it because my friend is third or fourth level or somehow connected? So Jasmine, if someone is not connected with you on LinkedIn, imagine it's not your first connect. It could be a second or third connect. That's the only two option that we have apart from the first. So the entire network, if they come to your profile, they can see all your activities of engagement like, share, and comment on LinkedIn as a platform. Now, I will go for the next question, which is coming in from Ming, which is voted one. That's ideal number of keywords. Three. Keyword search, job, people, or group. I didn't get this question. Keyword search hyphen job, people, or group include how many designation? Possibly one, upper limit two, not more than that. How to create featured section? Character count and size. So if you're talking about character count and size for the featured section, then keep it for about 20 to 30 characters, or if you can keep it not more than 50, it will be best for the titles. And to update the featured section, let me just share screen and show you where exactly do you get access to the featured section. So anybody who is trying to look at how do you find the featured section and how do you update it. Okay, sharing screen, and here it goes, guys. So everybody, here it is, your LinkedIn profile. So if you want to edit your featured section, which is this, click on this button, which is this, and here it is. If you want to add, click on plus. Either you can pin a post, share an article that you had published on LinkedIn, share a link of any website or any article across the internet, or upload an image. So right now, if you see for me, these are my post, which is pinned. So some post which I did on LinkedIn, I can pin it. If I want to upload a picture of mine, something at some event or anything, then I can just click on media and upload the image from my laptop and then start creating it. For post, I click on plus, and then it shows me all my latest posts here. All my latest posts are here. So let's just say, for example, if I want to go all out and I want to feature this post, I just need to click on feature and then done, and it automatically features my post. So this got featured here. If you want to remove anything, you just click on this, you remove from feature, and that's how it gets removed, and this is how it looks like. So that is how the featured section is. I will take a moment extra to just share some more learnings with all of you guys. So guys, on LinkedIn, if you want to edit anything, one of the best ways is this. So you see this edit icon, this helps you to edit your cover photo, and this is where you change your cover photo. This helps you to edit all the information on your top part, which is headline, position, and everything like name and all such details. Then this is the featured section, and after that, this is your about edit. This is your experience edit. So you click on it and you update the company you are in, and you go further and make changes here. If you want to upload a link like I have done, just click it, upload, and then if you want the link, you can just type it here. This is how you edit it, and it continues in the same manner. Just look at this plus icon to add, this edit icon to edit it. That's it. And this one is to more of moving up and down. So if you select it and you move up and down, you can change the sequence of things like this. So that way you can just go all out and make arrangements and changes to your LinkedIn profile, guys. Now let's come back to the questions. That was the answer to your question, Ming. And I did not get the keyword. I did not get the keyword side of it in the question. So that's still something I'm yet to understand. And Krishnamurti, you said blur. Is my screen sharing blur or what is it? Can you Can you share with me? Hey guys, can the others let me know? Is the screen sharing blur or something? Is the screen sharing blur? Is that what you're referring as blur, guys? I see two of you writing blur. Then Shiva Kumar saying can see. So, guys, it might be your internet. Please take a look, because due to the internet being weak, there are chances that you might be seeing blur. Clear. So, guys, can others also comment clear so that I know it's clear? Yes, the screen sharing was blur. Okay, yes, no, it's clear now. That's so I looks good. Okay, I believe, guys, it's more on the internet side of it, since I'm getting so many clear already. Perfect. Okay, cool. So let's go to the next question, that how to make the profile picture more like yours. Okay, that's an interesting question, guys. So to make a profile picture more like mine, I actually have taken my designer into play, and my designer did it for me because I guided him to do it. But I'm actually going to share two hacks to conquer a more powerful profile picture for yourself in the day 4. Just stay tuned. Two hacks to conquer your profile picture and take it to the next level. So, without the use of designer, very, very important, without the use of designer. So, the person who asked me this question, hold up for the day 4. I'm going to bring that bonus to you, all of you. How do we add providing services tab on our page like in yours? This one is indeed, this providing service, when you go and click on edit it, it is a default thing that is there up. So now these providing services has actually got evolved, guys. This is a latest feature which LinkedIn just released, and it is not something which has as yet been rolled out to people, 100% of the people. No, everybody do not have this feature. So this one is a latest new feature of LinkedIn which shows you to add this, and you will get to find out by an email from LinkedIn whether you have it or not. The services which will allow you to go add all of these things, all of these things with a little bit of about, and then the other details, everything here. Okay, let me go. Oh, sorry, I just realized the screen is not shared. Yes, so guys, just going back, don't worry, I will repeat myself. Okay, so here, this providing services, this one is a feature that has been indeed updated and taken to the next level by LinkedIn, but everybody do not have it as yet, guys. Not everybody has it. So the next level is when they allow us to add so many things. Tick, 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 this, all of these things, this is taking it to the next level, and it further allows to get it reviewed by your clients as well. So I'm not sure if it is rolled up for your profile as yet or not, but once it is rolled up, you get an email from LinkedIn. They, first thing, and second, there's a box that gets here. So the box, it looks someone like this: show recruiters you're open to work. So I'm not, and that's how you tell. Another box that comes up which says show people your services, and share that you are hiring and attract qualified, so I can just get started here and I can highlight. So this is where it comes like a box on your screen. If it is not coming, it's because probably your profile is not too active as yet. So wait for the right time when you will start seeing this box, and you will be able to go and update all of those informations on LinkedIn. Still very blur. I zoomed it already, guys, and please zoom in a bit. I did. I hope after zooming in it was a bit better. Do let me know, guys. Going to the next question, which is, what are the suitable background colors for cover page, good font and font size? Okay, Sheila, then so let me tell you, always the main value proposition should be the largest font size. and different font phase have different font size, so it wouldn't be possible for me to be able to comment on the font size because the font phase plays a very important role. But as a standard, if you're using Arial, go all out and use 2530 as a font size, as a standard Arial, if you take that as the main value proposition. And for other smaller things, it could be about 14 to 15. And don't add too many lines. Two is good enough. One, the big one, and one, the small one with the call to action, is already good enough. For the background color, it's more up to you, your own brand background. But if you do not have a particular color to choose something which is bright and eye catchy, and not something like gray, which is super dull. Try to avoid dull colors. As much as bright your colors are, it will attract more eyeballs and get people to read about you more. So that's how you go and pick on the color side of it. Anybody who's looking for more guidance on Canva, don't worry guys, I'm going to share one more video just after this live session in the WhatsApp group so that you can go and watch the video and pick up the Canva skills. Going further, how to create post for features. I already just now shared a complete detailed process of how to create featured section. So I hope you guys got it. How to add icon on your headline description. You do only one thing, which is you go to Google, type the emoji that you want, copy it and paste it in your headline. So just normal, it is like a copy paste thing, nothing much guys. Just go all out, copy it and paste it. And that way you will be able to add emoticons on your headlines and make it stand out as well. Okay, so now how can we best optimize the featured section? Okay, that I already took in as the question. The next one, how to set, okay, this is already done. Would you recommend spending? As I am in different profiles, so that's coming in from Gokulnath. As I am in different profile, as my profession and one as my passion, can I update in my LinkedIn? Yes, Gokulnath, you can update both of them on your LinkedIn profile, and you can make your LinkedIn profile focus on one more than the other. So let's just say, for example, I am an entrepreneur, founder to Beyond 99, founder to Salt&Pepper, host to Linkpreneur Stories, a keynote speaker, a mentor, and as well as a coach. All of this. But I keep my profile focused on one core thing, which is LinkedIn. And that being the number one thing, and everything follows automatically. It doesn't mean it doesn't talk about it. It does talk about it. All the entire profile mentions about me being associated with organization, me being speaker, and all of these things. But the number one priority is LinkedIn, and that's how you go ahead and you plan it and organize your LinkedIn profile to be able to focus on one thing more, and rest of the other things never to be ignored. Please add it because that's who you are. You don't have to skip it, but definitely you must be able to go all out and manage that balance. Minimum 60% focus on that one thing. linkedin LinkedIn ads, accounting and administration service, insurances to attract more clients. I wouldn't recommend you to do it. It's honestly very, very expensive when it comes to LinkedIn advertisements. And if you are targeting to a very niche segment, which is about accounting, administration, insurances, it can actually lead to invest a lot of money. If you want to start spending on LinkedIn ads, the minimum budget that you start with it is at least a 5,000 ringgit to get actually good results. It's not something that you can't start with 100 ringgit. You can, but you will not get any good result which will value add to your organization. So the most important thing is to be able to going all out and focus on organic lead, which will be far more, I would say, pocket friendly than as compared to LinkedIn ads, because LinkedIn ads, one lead can cost up to 400 500 ringgit, and that is the possibility. Indeed, how to increase our followers and viewers for our post on LinkedIn? Great question from another anonymous person. So, to increase followers and to increase viewers on LinkedIn, the strategy for the day 2 and day 3 is very important. but also at the same time to be having a completely amazing LinkedIn profile plays an important role. So everything that I'm sharing in this 4 days ride is about how you can increase your followers and viewers on the post. Everything. Specifically, how to increase post engagement. There is a segment that I cover on the day 4, but every single activity that I'm talking about, guys, in this entire session and in the recorded video is going to contribute to your growth in the followers and profile views and post views. So don't take it lightly. And don't think that you can only go and optimize your profile and forget about content creation and connection, because now I'm already looking amazing and now I can sit on it and automatically people will come. No, this will not happen, guys. Let me give you a big heads up. Profile optimization is like one of the biggest motivation, and people feel like, oh yes, if I have done that and now I'm looking amazing, it's all sorted, I don't need to do anything more, and that's it. That is like one of the biggest myth that you can have. It's just step 1, and there is no point that you do the step 1 if you're not ready to do the step 2, 3, 4. So if you are getting ready, it's about buying a Ferrari and keeping it in the parking lot. If you do not go out and do what the day 2 and day 3, which is about connections and content, then it's about the same thing. We buy Ferrari to go around the world and really enjoy the road. Maybe a little bit to show people as well, but that's the last thing. But the idea is to go all out and feel the drive. That doesn't happen if you do not go all out and do everything that is shared. Everything, all of it contributes, guys. All of it contributes. Can I add an intro video for my company in my profile and see, and so people don't have to read? So when you say, Gustav, that can I add an intro video of my company in my profile so people don't have to read? You can add an intro video. So like in the featured section, you can add a YouTube link. That way people can click on it and go to YouTube and watch. One is a cover story, which is on the LinkedIn profile. You have the cover story. That way, if you want to add, you can also add that if that's what you're referring to. But you would not be able to add it in the cover story, cover banner, because that's not possible. It doesn't allow videos. You can create a post and you can pin the post in the featured section. That's another way of adding the video. So yes, you can, but definitely every time you do anything to do with the video in the featured section, it is going to take one click for the person to reach there. And that's why it's good to have a mix of little bit of content to read and as well as the video, which will be the best case scenario. There's a next question that's coming in from Asmi, says, have normal career profile in LinkedIn primary, but would also want to highlight hobby and passion as secondary. How best to profile this? So go all out, take your headline and start with your primary focus and then take to your secondary focuses. Example, helping businesses to conquer growth by getting more clients through Facebook advertisement is your core thing, which is your primary career. Passion. Meanwhile, the passion is now you add a emoticon or you add a pipe, anything that you feel more connected with, and go all out and add the next thing, which is also love sharing my startup experience with young entrepreneurs and budding youth. Anybody, anything, or you can add it in the keywords like a foodie, like a mentor, a speaker. That's passion for me, not my primary business. And that way I can balance it. If you have something creative, which is like singing, dancing, or painting, then you can also write a enthusiastic painter after you have written your primary statement in the headline already. And or you can write a passionate painter. Anything that you feel that you have a passion for, that's your way of humanizing the entire profile and making it more connectable with the people. Imagine if another painter just comes on your profile and they're like, oh, wow, that's amazing. He or she is also a painter. Let's connect. For no reason related to primary, you actually connect because of the secondary. So that's how you can find a balance in the headline sections. Even in the cover, just keep it primary. Cover, keep it primary. Headline, have a mix. Description, have a mix. Featured section, the first two keep it primary and then all secondary. And that's how you define the flow. Oh my God, so many questions, guys. Which one to take? So there's one question that came in just 10 minutes ago and it had a lot of votes. So I'm going to take that. Where and how should I show my service and skills that are not available in the selections? In the headline section, which is through the keywords, and you can custom write any keyword that you like. Now that is something which is a problem which LinkedIn has with its earlier services page, which LinkedIn had it, which probably today you're talking about. Now soon LinkedIn is going to update that feature, and soon you will be able to add in there. But till that time, just forget about it. But till that time, the services section that you have today, the services section that you have it for yourself, that services section, you can only add what is available in the drop down. So it is great to add anything which is not available in the drop down in the headline, in the description, and in the skills. All of the three places, just go all out and add it. John says, what is different keyword and services we offered at headline in our profile? So just a very, very simple thing is, let me take that question because it will give clarity to all answers. So keyword is like LinkedIn personal branding coach. Okay. This is the keyword. This keyword is on the headline. It's going to go all out, and indeed I have included in my description, included here somewhere, and further as many times as possible on my profile, and that is the use of keyword. Keyword is something that you choose, that you do as an individual and can value add in a person's life with. Services is this segment which LinkedIn has it here. If you have that segment, and that way you can add services. LinkedIn give you a certain set of drop downs, and through that drop down you can choose which service category do you fall in. And that is how different keyword is. Keyword is all about all across your profile. Services is just that particular feature alone. That's all, nothing more than that. And then let's take another question. Where are you? Okay, yes. So there's another question that came in just 4 minutes ago and it already has two votes, which is, what if your LinkedIn profile is based entirely on your current job and employer, but you also have side hustle? How do you handle it? Wonderful question. So what I do in that case is, I have many students who have this. Means I've worked with so many people who have this as a concern, because they are full time, their day job is with the company, but of course they want to generate leads for their side hustle. So in this situation, what they do is, of course, the entire profile is designed with the company they're associated with, and only a small highlight of the side hustle is mentioned on the profile somewhere. But in situation where an individual is not able to put the side hustle at all, because of the reason like the company doesn't like it or you don't want to go public with it, that is where a strategy comes into play, which is, you start connecting with your target audience of your side hustle. So your profile doesn't resonate with it, so that becomes a little challenging for you, no doubt. But when you start connecting with people and you start conversing with them, you start driving that chats towards your side hustle, you automatically generate more leads for your side hustle, or more passive income to generate it. So the whole idea is that in the day two, where I'm going to share a lot of connection strategy, you go all out, and You build those connections, but tactfully you focus on building connections which works for your side hustle, and see how can you put a slight bit of information about your side hustle anywhere across your profile. Like, one way is you create a post about your side hustle, not that you're promoting it, like indirectly just talking about it. What kind of post and how you can do it, just wait for the day 3, and I'm going to share it across how exactly can you go all out and story tell about something that you are passionate, and then pin that post in your featured section. So it's not like directly promoting it, but indirectly you have a post pinned and it focuses on something. So that is how you put it, and your connections grow for your side hustle, and you find a balance and you win big that way. So this is how I suggest you can handle and get best of the both world, where your company you're associated with is also happy, and at the same time you start building relationship in the space which is important for you. I see that question has already got 4 votes, and that's wonderful. There is, what do you recommend when I'm still in the industry with no feature, no recommendation, no accomplishment? If that is something which is a situation where you do not have anything, it's still okay, because we have a solution. Day 3 is going to be about content, and then you will learn how to start posting content on LinkedIn if you haven't started as yet. And if you haven't started as yet, no worries. Entire, I would say, the blueprint and the framework is there in the video itself. You will get it. I will be sharing with all of you. And use that, start creating post and pin your post in the featured section. Go all out and pin some of the most popular post which is getting more engagement, which value adds to your organization, which value adds to you as an individual, and start pinning that in your featured section. And that way you can get all started. So that is where you go all in and pick up what to post or what to put in the featured section. Just go and pin your post, no problem. What, okay, so I've answered John question already. And then, okay, I'm just going to go to the next thing. Okay, there's a question which has 2 votes and says, if you are looking for job, A, looking for job now, B, flexible, casually looking for job. If we choose B, will it reduce the impression on our profile? So my question is, where are you wanting to make this choice? Is it more like a psychological choice, or you are talking about some feature or something? Because if it's a psychological choice, it's absolutely okay. It is not a problem at all. If you're not looking for job like extensively and casually you're looking out for a job, it's okay. It is not going to reduce the impression or your profile views at all. You can go all out, set up a awesome profile for yourself, start connecting with people who probably can help you with your jobs in time to come, whenever the time is right. But you start now so that your network is already built and strong, and create content in your expertise in your own domain, so that people you're getting connected with, they notice you, that, oh wow, he knows this, he's great at it, that's nice, keep doing it. The time when it is right, either the person will get in touch with you, or you would have already built the credibility to go all out and talk to the person, and your chances of getting that job also increases. So it is all cool if you're not going all in and you're not like super into it. What is the difference between featured and activity post? Now the featured is, okay, going again, sharing screen. Let's do it. Okay. So featured is more of these blocks, which is right up on your profile. Activities is what you do on LinkedIn every now and then. So it shows what you have done. Like for me, I just posted on LinkedIn. So this is showing this. Then I shared my other post on LinkedIn, which is showing this. And this is my other post on LinkedIn. And activity is showing all my recent things that I have done on LinkedIn. And that is what happens in case of activity. When you click on it to show all, it takes you to all activity, which is I liked this post, I loved this post, and then I also commented on this post. And that is how you keep on going and seeing what exactly the activities are. So activities are what you do on the platform. Featured is one single thing that you put it fixed there. It doesn't change unless you go and change. But activities, it just keeps on changing based on what you keep on doing. So it is actually, so this was my latest post where I posted a video this morning, and that video is what I shared, and it is showing to me on the activity. Then the next post I did this, and then this is what it is showing me in my activities segment. And that is how the two are different from each other. Why can't people see my business page post even though I've added some popular hashtags? So guys, when people follow the for business page, unless people follow the business page, the probability for them to get to see the post is already a complete no. And even if they follow the page, LinkedIn algorithm doesn't support so much to go all out and distribute the content to too many people. So automatically it gets a very low engagement. If you are talking about hashtags, even if you have put a very popular hashtag, the probability for a company post to show up for that hashtag is even more lower. The probability for you to hide the probability, sorry, I started reading another question. Sorry, guys, that was one popped in. So, for the probability for you to be able to go all out and these popular, so I have popular hashtags, the company page details will still not come in. So that's where the problem is, guys. You want to focus on your own profile that gets more engagement on LinkedIn as compared to your company profile. Company profile doesn't get that many engagement. And I realize it's already 10. Oh my god, guys, just imagine, we have been connected for so long, and indeed the time passes. So I'm going to take, before we wrap it up, I'm going to take two questions more and see, let me just see which is one of the most highest asked question, and I would love to take that, because I really want to make sure, guys, that you get the most important questions answered. I have chosen three community hashtags, but I can't see the followers of the hashtag groups and it's post when I click on it. So the, I mean, okay, just, you can just go to the search of LinkedIn. So I will quickly show you guys. Let's just say if you search for keyword speaker, you will see the followers here. This is where you get to see the follow. Just search here in the search box, and then the page opens up, and this is where the speaker is and showing 10,000 plus followers. And that's how you get it. Can I hide my post and videos from employers and colleagues? No, you can't. You don't have that settings which you have it on Facebook. Like on Facebook, when you post, you can limit it to certain group of people. You can't do it on LinkedIn. It is absolutely a public platform. It is really about going all out and connecting with people. So you can't hide that. What's the difference between, okay, this one I have already taken it. 1 second. I'm just scrolling. My passion is energy healing. Can I add that? Yes, 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 you can add it. You can absolutely add your passion. What is the best range when I search keyword? Any website to know best keywords to use on LinkedIn. So, Ruben, the best is that you identify based on your network, which is go all out and enter the keyword and see how many people are appearing for that keyword. You do not want millions of people to appear for that keyword. Neither do you want hundreds of people to appear for that keyword. You want to have the right balance for it. I have always seen the best place is somewhere between 40, 50,000 or a little higher than that is also okay. But try to have a keyword which is not super broad, but at the same time, not super niche as well. Now, let's just say, for example, digital marketing expert or digital marketing manager, digital marketing coach, digital marketing trainer, or digital marketing strategist. All of this, you go and search and see which one is quite popular and widely used. Go out and use that. But an extremely common, like only digital marketing, you don't want to do that, because even though it will have millions of people, but it will not bring the right people to your profile. It will not bring the most accurate people to your profile. So have that synergy and have that balance to go all out and get the right keyword for yourself on LinkedIn. I know we get a lot of tool for other platforms, but for LinkedIn, there is no such tool to be able to identify. But for sure, there are ways which are to go all out and find the right balance of the keyword which answers your service the best and people understand that keyword. Also, do not try to be very creative with the names of these keywords, like passionpreneur, like something people never heard of, never searched. No, you want to use common words that people usually use in the search, otherwise you will not appear, because those uncommon words are absolutely of zero value. So don't add those creative words or creative spellings. Normal spelling, normal word, make it as easy and simple for people to understand and to relate with. So guys, I would just take a final question. Let me Rubin, just to answer one part of your question I completely missed, which is what is the best range when I three keyword is the best, and the follower range I just shared with you already. I'm a newbie in the industry. How shall I attract my customers for my profile banner and content? Even if you're a newbie, whatever you're good at, add that in your content or in your cover or in your entire profile. Everywhere. You are a newbie in whichever segment: fintech, insurances, corporate, management, sales, marketing, growth, HR, wherever it is, definitely there is something, right? That's why you're saying a newbie, because there is an industry. Choose that industry, choose what you do good, and go all out. You don't have to have clients to be start selling, because you first need to tell people what you can do, and then you will acquire your first or a second client, and then from there you grow your ride. So it's absolutely okay to just put out yourself as what you do, and it's also okay to say that you're new to the industry. It's not like there is everybody who started, they knew it beforehand. No, it was not like that. Everybody started at some point of time at zero, and this is how the world has been going. Just be confident enough to frame your service that you do, and just be sure that you can actually make a difference to the person's life. So add that in the profile and go all in. So with this, guys, it is a wrap for the day one of killing it on LinkedIn. Kul says, Kush, you talk too fast. So, guys, my aim is to really make sure that I can really cover those most important questions. We almost had more than, I think, 100 questions. And indeed, the idea is that I can cover them. I try to be as slow as possible. I will try my best, but please go back, watch it again. That's the whole reason we keep it on the recording, so that you can relook at the answers and you can get hold of it, eventually understand all. I'm here just to make sure that you get all of it and as much as possible. So I'm really sorry, Kul, but I'm trying my best to just make sure that everybody gets the answer they need. The content is killer. Thank you so much, Christopher. Thanks, Kul. Thank you for enlightening the section. Thank you, Suzanne. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Perfect. Thank you so much. And excellent input. Thank you, Alisa. We'll watch it again. Yes, please go all out. Watch it again. It's going to be there up on the page. Thank you, Kush. Your efforts are amazing. Thank you so much for covering so many questions as possible. Thank you so much. I really hope. And guys, now you know, go and comment the questions on the Slido link. The team is going to send you a fresh Slido link. A fresh Slido link will come to you. Not this one, guys. A new link will come to you. Go all out and start sending your questions now itself and start voting the questions. Thank you so much, Nathani. Looking forward to the day 2 and excited and learning so much. Woohoo! Yay, guys! Yay! This is what we want. Keep the energy going. Go all out and do every single thing that has been shared. Keep watching the video as many times as you want. It's just there for you and only for you. I'm excited to see your growth, right? And for everybody who has submitted your profile optimized version, ta-ta-na, a pat on the back, guys. Awesome, 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 awesome. For ones who weren't able to do it for the day being busy, no worries, guys. You have the night, you have the morning, go all out. It's going to take an hour. Get it done, upload it on the Facebook profile, and let the magic happen, guys. Make it happen. Bring that change in your profile, how you look in this virtual world. And then finally, don't stop here. Go further, start building connections, start networking with high net worth individuals. That's the strategy of the day 2. Gonna share some amazing hacks and blueprints. Go all out, watch it, guys. It's gonna be active in your same place, Salt&Pepper login. So I'm excited to meet you soon. Take care of yourself. Bye bye, everyone. Indeed, watch me on WhatsApp. Bye bye, guys. Take care. Good night. Rise and shine.